5 different labels to describe a business owner and their cash position. Which one are you? Now, let me just talk you through the 5 labels. I'll give you a little bit of detail as to why or how I've come up with these, and then I'll show you how you can calculate yours in less than 30 seconds. So the first being a business that's on the cliff edge. The second is one that is living hand to mouth. The third, one shock from trouble. The fourth, a business that has room to breathe. And the fifth is a resilient business builder. Now, you might have noticed something is changing between moving from a business on the cliff edge to a resilient business builder. And that is, a resilient business has a cash cushion. A business that's on the cliff edge doesn't. So in this example, this business has some money in the bank, but with a cost base of 42,000 and negative net cash after payables and receivables are adjusted, it has no cushion. A business owner that is in that position, I've worked with a few, has to micromanage their way through to keep the cash balance in the right place. Otherwise, the business closes. A business that's living hand to mouth, you'll see with the same cost base of 42,000, but has some cash in the bank and positive net cash, but less than 1 month, is still in a very high risk place that it needs to manage its cash very carefully. A business that's 1 month from trouble, or one shock from trouble, we describe this as a business that is a slow month and no month, a big hit to the business that takes out 1 month of margin or 1 month of profit, might find that it would go from high risk to very high risk or critical. However, it has a cushion and that counts for something. A business that has more cushion, in this case, room to breathe, you can feel with between 2 and 3 months of cushion, a shock, a down month, a slow month, a slow paying customer, it has room to breathe and just ride this through without getting into a critical stage. And then a business that's we call resilient, again, the same £42,000 a month cost base, which is between 5 and 8 heads, bit of overhead, bit of rent, bit of marketing, IT subscriptions, hosting, the usual stuff, but has money in the bank and has built this money in the bank, not in 1 month, but over a period of time, is resilient. It still needs to manage cash, still wants to grow, still might want to invest in a number of things, but it's doing so from a position of having cash. It's building that resilience into its balance sheet. And as a result, a small shock doesn't affect it. A slow paying customer doesn't affect it. And thinking about growth, it does so with cash in the bank. Now, these 5 categories we calculate super quickly by connecting to 0. And you can do the exact same. In fact, if you go to ownyournumbers.app and you can click on the very clearly marked button, see my cash cushion, you can have a free go, see what you get. I'm curious what you think you are before you run it. And then based on having a clean set of books, check with your bookkeeper, you'll see in 30 seconds what your cash position is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers for now.